Altar Ovista go Suantraí Íosa, where this time we're looking at the readings for Wednesday of week 11. And the first reading is taken from the second book of Kings. And the prophet Elijah, God takes him into heaven in God's fiery chariot. By the way, in Hebrew, that's El Al. That's why the Jewish people in Israel called their airline El Al, the chariot of God. So there you are. And Elijah is taken away, and Elisha takes over, and the blessing continues. Because God is going to continue to use broken human beings to minister his goodness to the world. Broken human beings like Elijah and Elisha and you and me even. We need not be afraid. Psalm 31 tomorrow. How great is the goodness, Lord, that you keep for those who fear you. That's not the fear of slaves. It's the fear that you would hurt someone that you really love. Love is a more powerful boundary. And there is a kind of love and a kind of fear that comes from love. It is, in fact, a part of love that we would fear to harm or hurt someone that we love more than anything else. And so we say, how great is the goodness of Lord that you keep for those who fear you, that you show to those who trust in you in the sight of men. Now, we've been talking in the Sermon on the Mount, in the end of chapter 5, on living for, like Jesus, for the eternal Father, living in the Trinity. We're called to live in that life. And Jesus today is saying, be pure in what you do for God, and make sure it's for God that you do it, and not for the attention of the world. Because being weak human beings, we can become distracted, and we can become more concerned about our image. But we can, than what we are before the eternal Father. Now, what's wonderful about Jesus is he lives his life for his Father, and he's asking us to do the same. So when you do something good, do not have it trumpeted before you, like the hypocrites or the actors. That's a word that's root is in acting. Don't be acting, but love genuinely. And when you pray, go into the inner room of your heart, and there pray to the eternal Father. So even when you're at Mass, in the presence of everybody else, go into the eternal room in your heart and pray there to the eternal Father, and your Father who sees what is done. So for me as a priest, though I am in the presence of the people, I go into the eternal room, the eternal and internal room in my heart, and there I worship the Father. Not trying to make an impression, but trying to worship God. And there are three things we're asked to do every day: pray, fast, and give alms. Just a little bit every day. Pray, fast, and give alms. It's Christ's road to holiness. Pray in that internal room, with your focus on the Father. Give alms with your focus on loving the eternal Father and loving God present in those you give alms to. Fast, a little bit every day, a secret bit. Put on your makeup, put on the oil on your face, put on your aftershave, so that nobody will know that you're fasting. But your loving Father, and your loving Father who sees all that is done in secret, he will be delighted with you. And that's the reward. That God is your Father, and you are his Son, and he is delighted with you, and you delight in him. With thoughts such as these, let us go to our beds Let us pray that we shall awaken in the morning with the praise of God on our hearts and on our lips. Agus gemana dia ilakoktuk shiv, ahar, agus spirit nave, amen. Slán go fóill.